adjust. That's their first timeout. First down. We're going to throw the football.
The pass rush gets home. How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
And at fourth down, he'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, they provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. We finally make the stop, and a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Good. Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UNC.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Ball started at 25. And the Hurricanes Giants offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing in third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This is great execution here in this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
You get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Oh, he makes the catch! They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll run it here. What a stiff arm. Now throws the stiff arm. Now he's into the open field. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. First down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Hand off to the right side. No way to run at the middle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And it's North Carolina in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. we've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Running back has it on the screen now. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Tar Heels have first and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll hand it off. Muscles past the defender. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, North Carolina. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch and a comeback route. Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He got it. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's caught. It's Murray. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking right, this one caught.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to chuck it again. It's complete. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And we're able to get him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. It was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Return starts from inside the 5. Our coverage team brings down the return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. and see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. That's a strong stiff arm. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
He's got his man in the open field. Gets into space at the 50. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down here. The back's got it. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tar Heels. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wide out. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Touchdown, UMC. And the route is on. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. He decides to keep it here. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Canes are in the red zone now. Now they call a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's past the marker and still going. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They are pouring it on now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. off the play fake on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying for a fourth down completion. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, UNC. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating.
A deep shot to the right. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Canes.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
An inside move now from the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Murray. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
The Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Miami!
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.